I'm Cathy, the Clumsy Soaper. Today, I would like to share the making of cold process Mantra Swirl Soap. I colored this soap using Natural Colorants. Before we start, I'd like to thank you for joining me again this week. If you are new here in my channel, please consider subscribing and hit the bell notification icon for a weekly soap making tips and tricks, DIY tutorials, or recipe sharing from me. Soap making is my passion, so I would really appreciate if you can join me in my soap making journey so we could learn and grow together. So, let's get started! Both lye and oil are in room temperature now, so we can slowly and carefully pour the 37% lye solution into the oil. Then, we need to properly mix the solution using a stick blender, or in my case, I am doing my no stick blender technique, so I'll just give it a gentle hand stirring to obtain an emulsion. I would like to make this soap unscented so we can color our soap now. I've used paprika, nutmeg, and annatto. There are a few ways in using natural colorants for your soap project. You can infuse it, or you can also use the powder directly by suspending it in oil, just like how we normally would for mica and pigments. I like the direct color application because it adds texture to the soap and gives nice specks that are good for exfoliating and also helps in the visual appeal. As you can see, as I continue to stir, the solution will thicken. Visually, you will notice that when I move the spatula back and forth, it leaves a trail mark on top of the solution, and that is what we call trace. This is our visual signal, so it means that we are ready to pour the soap into the mold. For the mold, you can use an improvised container as molds or buy pre-made silicone loaf molds or cavity molds depending on your design, target, and preference. I have a few options and tutorials for improvised soap mold, so if you are interested, feel free to check that out, together with a number of videos for cold process soap making and melt and pour soap making, and a lot of other related projects. Now we can start with designing our soap. I used a divider to separate the three colors. I'd like to keep one side plain. In the center, I'd like to have an alternating color. Then, for the other side, I'd like to add the remaining color and place a simple linear highlight. If you like a simple design and color blend, just place one color per divider. But for me, I'd like alternating colors on the modified mantra design. For the question of the week, which do you prefer when you use natural colorants? Infusion or direct application? Let me know by writing it down in the comment section below. To design the modified mantra, you just need to continuously draw number 8 patterns starting from one corner until you reach the other end. While we are waiting for the soap to harden, let's just relax and enjoy nature's beauty. After a few hours or days, the batter will harden and then we can unmold our soap. The unmolding time would depend on your recipe and your oil blend. I normally would press the middle part of my soap with my index finger. If it doesn't leave a pressing mark, then I know that my soap is ready and I can start to unmold. Now it's time to cut our soap. You can just use a kitchen knife or use a bar cutter or wire cutter and cut your soap according to your size preference.
Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed what I shared, please leave a like and a comment below. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon to keep you posted of my weekly uploads. Until next time, bye-bye and happy birthday to those who will be celebrating their birthdays this month. God bless!